Hello, I'm here today to talk about my new book, Ozone Therapy for the Treatment of Viruses. This is a story that frankly is not believable. After I got the book published, I decided to put an ad in the New York Times. This is the ad that I wanted to put in. Let me just read a little bit for you. If ever a book was needed, Ozone Therapy for the Treatment of Viruses is right on time. A safe and effective treatment was available from the beginning of this illness. For nearly 30 years, I have successfully used ozone along with nutritional and oxidative therapies in my practice to treat viral infections, including patients suffering from COVID-19. David Bronstein, medical doctor, author of Holistic Approach to Viruses. And here's another quote from Marc Seifer, medical doctor, New York Times bestselling author. Ozone therapy is a medically safe germicidal that can kill viruses. He also endorses the book. Kirkus Reviews says, a well-researched introduction to a much maligned therapeutic tool. And then at the very bottom, I put Dr. Peter Papadakis. He's the director of critical care medicine, professor of neurosurgery, University of Rochester. By affecting cysteine, ozone disrupts viral proteins, lipid proteins, and glycolipids in the actual virus. As a result, ozone creates a dysfunctional virus which cannot replicate. So this is the ad I wanted to place in the New York Times. I then got this email. Here's the email. Hello, Mark. Our standards management says, unfortunately, we cannot accept this ad as it does not meet our standards. Now think about that for a second. Does not meet our standards. This is the New York Times. I'm quoting 3 medical doctors, 2 of them endorsing the book. Why doesn't it meet their standards? And the reason is the FDA federal regulation, Title 21, which says that ozone is a toxic gas with no medical application. So you have the FDA saying that ozone's a toxic gas with no medical application. The thing about this is it's just not true, because here's 3 medical doctors all saying that ozone therapy will kill the COVID virus. In 2001, which is 20 years ago, chemist Paul Wentworth of Scripps Institute discovered that our own antibodies manufacture ozone. So that's how we kill the virus. When you get a vaccine, what the vaccine does, you get an injection of vaccine, it alerts the antibodies to get ready when the new virus hits you. You're now ready, and how do you kill it? You kill it with ozone therapy. I think that this email that I got from the New York Times, I'm not kidding, I think it's the most important email of the 21st century, because what it tells us is that the New York Times has blocked information that's in this book. Not only has the New York Times done this, but the Washington Post has done this, the Wall Street Journal. I've also sent this to 60 Minutes, to Anderson Cooper, all over the place. If you want to know the real truth about this COVID pandemic, you need to read this book. Thank you very much.